And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a ball popped up. Rutschman under it. And there's one down. And next for New York, Jarren Duran. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Next offering upstairs.
That's a ball.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive.
One ball,
that was
strikes.
a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
And that's in the dirt.
2-2.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. One down, base is empty. And that's a little bit high.
Count is full.
High fly ball out towards left field. High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
Runner edges away at second. Check swing, and he went 0-2 now.
0-2.
Ball one there.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Upstairs.
That's a ball.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
This to third. Arise onto first. 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. A nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Aaron Judge at the plate. Fastball for a strike. And a base hit on a line. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score, and the Yankees even it up. And it's an RBI single. It's 2-2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. The other way. They get the force, and that is that. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. 2-2 game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Mark Leiter Jr.
And something to be aware of, the long ball has been a little bit of a problem for him this year.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. Schwarber measures 6 feet even, 230 pounds, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. And a base hit, and a good start to the inning. Here's the third baseman, Luis Arias. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Here's the left fielder, Will Brennan. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it falls! They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs. And now the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. Golden opportunity right here. A little bit low. 1-0. With the go-ahead run at third here in the bottom of the sixth. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Base hit, one run in already. Runner held at third, and they'll be loaded again with nobody out.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here's the center fielder, Colton Cowser, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And he takes one right on the black. 0-1. Arise on third. Brennan at second. Mountcastle on at first with nobody out. And ball one. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Jake Cousins up and loosening in the pen. Doval getting loose as well. And that one fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Got him! Huge strikeout there.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Jones under it. Makes the grab. Runners tagging from second and third. And he gets to third safely. Moving up on the fly out. And there are 2 gone.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
And next for the Orioles, Brent Rooker. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit. And he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
That one outside. Wow. Ball 1. And this is inside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
2 on, 2 outs. Down, ball. Jackson Holiday next to bat for Baltimore. And that is in for a strike. 3-1. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Count's full.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We're through 6 full. It's the Orioles 4 and the Yankees 2. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
First baseman Josh Miller.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Misses outside, and it's 2-0. The Yankees looking to rally. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. In the air, left field, down the line. Makes the grab. Nice play after the long run. And there's one away.
Excellent job, man. I tell you what, the times that I played left field, getting a play like that, you love the opportunity to make it.
Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. There's a strike.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Arise makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Up next for the Yankees, shortstop Anthony Volpe.
Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Slice down the right side. Nice grab. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. So the Yanks go in order. Still down by a count of 4-2.
Now pitching for the
We're
New
back
York
in a new
Yankees.
pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number
Jake
61.
Cousins.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per any pitch so far this season.
And into the box for Baltimore, Jackson Holliday. He's got a single, a double, and a triple in this game. A home run gets him the cycle. First pitch misses. Cousins, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
2-0.
And that misses off the outside edge.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
So man aboard. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gunnar Henderson. That's off the mark. Ball 1. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake. take, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, his stuff is just too good to fail.
Ground ball, Naylor throws to second for one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Schwarber, the next to hit, takes outside.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Henderson, the base runner at first with one out. And a foul ball. Runner on to go. And look out as that one ran in and got him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Luis Arias, the next to hit for the Orioles, 1 for 3. Little chopper rolls foul. Cousins, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big time benefit. Ground ball, could be 2. And he'll pull into second safely.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Will Brennan, the next to hit for the Orioles.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
That one ripped right center field. That's down. One hops off the wall. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Jake Cousins departs, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. David Bednar.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
1 out, runner at second. So next to hit for Baltimore, Ryan Mountcastle. And first offering is fouled off. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate, but it's offline. It's 8-2.
Picks himself up at RBI. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Man at first, and next for the Orioles, Colton Cowser. 0 for 3 in this one. Outside with a breaking ball. Bednar, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter. Next offering is down low.
2-0.
4 runs already in the frame. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And that misses. And it's 3-0.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
3-0 down. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
First and second, 1 out. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. And first offering is fouled off. Two on, 1 out. Late on that fastball.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Outside. And a count 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And that one is in the dirt. Now 2-2. And that just misses.
We got a full count.
1 out. Runners at first and second. Three and 2 now. And they're all loaded up.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
Brent Rooker, the next to hit for the Orioles. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And there's a ball.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Fought off foul. That one missed.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Mountcastle at third. Cowser on second. Rutschman over at first with 1 away. Payoff pitch. That one misses, and that'll bring home a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
So bases loaded with 1 away. Holiday getting ready to hit. And a strike on the outside edge.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Squirts away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there. Bases loaded. One away. That one is upstairs. The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Well, he might have to look for a different put away pitch right here 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Durant brings it in, and that is that. But they blow this one open with a big 5-run inning. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Orioles 9 and the Yankees 2. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture. Rogers back to work. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Rogers
0-1.
still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point he wants to finish what he started.
Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
And that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. That'll be it for Trevor Rogers, and he exits with a nice lead. Threw the ball well, and we'll have a new pitcher when we come back. Coming on for the Orioles, Sean Dubin. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Now it's going to be Oswaldo Cabrera. Right down the chute, and that's strike one.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground.
Oh, now this is drilled to center. Way back there. On its way and gone. A massive home run. It's 9-4. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Back to the top of the order. Now the left fielder, Jarren Duran. First pitch doesn't find the zone. There's a swing and a drive. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
And now, Jose Caballero. Brennan makes the grab, one away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here comes Aaron Judge. And Judge spoils that one. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit. Runner scores from second as they get one back. It's an RBI single. It's 9-5.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Runner on at first with one gone. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Josh Naylor.
Here's Josh Naylor. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
No ball. One
Judge
strike.
off of first with 2 away. In the air, left field, down the line. Brennan makes a nice running catch. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Orioles 9 and the Yankees 5. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Camilo Doval.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
It's 0-1.
Doval, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a cutter, and he works in a sinker. Inside, almost got him.
Two.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And Schwarber strikes out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Snags it for the second out.
Now batting.
2 down, bases empty. Will Brennan, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that one is downstairs, and that's ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Will Warren up and throwing. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Orioles.
And into the box for Baltimore, Ryan Mountcastle. And a foul ball. swing and a high fly ball left field. Nabs it, and that will end the inning. And the Orioles leave one as they can't add to their 9-5 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the ninth. In this one, and here's the catcher, Austin Wells. And he pumps it a strike. Dubin, 30 years old now, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-1. High fly ball out towards left center. Brennan sizes this one up. He makes the grab, and there's one down. He's 2 outs away. And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And it's fouled away.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness. Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
2-2 on the way. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And that's a strikeout looking. Yankees with only 1 out remaining.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
So they're down to their final out. And now the center fielder lifted to left, and that should do it. And he's got it. Ball game, and the Orioles slug their way to a win in this one.
Always nice to win the home opener of a 4-game series. You got a lot of miles in the journey against that other team, but it all starts with the first game, and you can set the tone, position yourselves, set up your bullpen, got everybody fresh and ready to go when you're in the driver's seat. We'll see if they can continue that momentum in tomorrow's game.